Ryan was in grade 2, he went to the Alvinson Conservation Authority, the sugar bush there. And there they make syrup the way the First Nations people do, the way the pioneers do, and the modern way, like Ryan does here. When he came back from that sugar bush, we found 2 spiles, and I'll show you what a spile looks like. We drilled a hole in the tree, put the spile in, and used a couple of ice cream pails, and he made his first syrup on his mom's kitchen stove. The next year, he was only in grade 3, we bought 50 pails, something, you saw the pails hanging on the trees as you came in, the green pail, or the blue pails and spiles, and we set up in the bush. He tapped 50 trees. Because he was only in grade 3 at that time, of course he had to go to bed on time, just like you all do. So Pops, that's me, was in the sugar bush till 2 o'clock one night. That's really late. And when I came out of the sugar bush carrying a half a pail of maple syrup, that was nice sweet stuff, it was blowing and snowing, and the snow was about that deep. And you know what I said to Ryan the next morning? We either improve or we quit. So you know what he did? He expanded to 200 trees the next year. So he tapped 200 trees on pipeline. Now you see the buckets here. When we go back to the sugar bush back there, we'll see what pipeline looks like. It actually gathers the sap from the tree and brings it right up into the sugar mills. So look. That's vacuum, just like your mom's vacuum cleaner. Mommy and daddy's vacuum.
Do you feel it?
Hear the air going in?
The snowshoes?
Does it smell good in here, Austin?
Okay.
Even the buckets are made from wood. See the bucket? You saw the buckets as you drove in, the plastic bucket. See how everything's made of wood, even the bed? Plus there's a little bucket. Some of your mommies and daddies can show you the styles that we use up here. They're all plastic. Now, it used to be the boys and girls jobs when you went to school, once they were in grade 6, 7, 8, go to the sugar bush and add the buckets of sap. So at the end of the day, they would go, when they came home from school, and school used to go till 4 o'clock, not till 2:30, whatever it goes to now. But they would get home at 5 o'clock and have to go to the sugar bush and carry the buckets of sap up to the sugar house. And this is the sugar house that we just walked through. Now, to do that, to help them with that, they would use this. And some of you are maybe too young yet in grade 1 and 2 and kindergarten to do this job, but there's a taller boy right there who would have probably had to do the job. No, right here. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Take the hat with the yolk and carry sugar. They only have wood, so this is part of the tree. Actually, a basket tree. Now today we won't take you into the back room, but Brian has a machine that takes a lot of water. It takes 40 liters of sap to make 1 liter of syrup. So if this bucket were right full of sap, it would take 40 of those buckets to make 1 bucket of syrup. So we'd have to take a lot of water. First Nations people, what they would do is take a lot of water. They would let it freeze at night. And you know when water freezes, there's a layer of ice on top of it, but underneath, the sugar actually stays in the liquid. And they would pull the ice out, take a lot of the water out. Then they would put it in a container of this sort. You heat the stone in a fire, and I'm cheating here, I'm using my hand, you're not supposed to use your hand for this. You take the stone out of the fire and drop it into the sap. And of course, every time they go whoosh, and the steam came out, and they do that until they make sugar. You can step right into it. The second shelf is dark, and we have that's the last year's dark. The membranes in there are small enough that water molecules can go through because they're small, but sugar molecules are larger, they can't. So it forces the water out, and then it gets pumped into the tank upstairs and feeds into the evaporator there. Could you shut the light off and close that door? I get into trouble for taking folks in there.
You don't want to get into trouble.